Guys, I finally did it. And if you are following me and this channel for a while, you knew that it was coming. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk It Over.
Wat kom je nou doen? Nee. Nee.
In a lot of situations, I'm struggling with the 35mm focal length that I'm so used to. And I've been using this lens for years on both of my Leica bodies. But that's about to change. But first, I want to say that I'm still a big advocate, and I think it's a really good practice to just have one lens and know it inside out. This way you don't have to think about it and you know exactly what you are going to get. And I also still think that if you are going with just one lens, the 35mm focal length is the one to rule them all. But like I said, in the work that I'm creating, I really need something different. Well, two things really. The first thing is, with the 35, I tend to lean back a lot or even step away from the scene to get everything in the frame. The more I was noticing this over the years, the more I was leaning into getting a wider focal length. But I didn't, and this was because there were also a lot of situations where this wider focal length wouldn't fit at all. And that's where my idea came to get a new setup for my everyday work, a 28 and a 50. So let's unbox these lenses together. I've got the Skopar 28, it's a 2.8 spherical and it's the second version. It shows a black lens on the box, but I've got the silver one, as you can see right here. Opening it up, you've got some warranty and other booklets that no one really reads. And this is what it looks like inside of the box, nothing special as I'm used to from Voigtlander. And they are not really into premium packaging and I don't mind that at all. It's the product that I care about. Inside the box is the 28 in silver and we have this metal lens cap with the lens hood inside of it. And this comes with the lens. Normally Voigtlander doesn't include any accessories, so yeah, it's a nice thing. And here we have the lens, and that's really it for what's inside of the box. Let's get this plastic off, some plastic caps to protect it, and this is it. Incredibly small, which is crazy. Feels really light but solid at the same time. Feels like a real quality piece of equipment. And this is the lens cap with the hood, which feels really light but is also made from some metal. And you can screw it on like this and then you take the cap off. The plastic lens cap doesn't really fit well on the hood, so that's why they included the metal one, I guess. This lens hood is so small and it adds to protection, so I'll just keep it on. Might help with some unwanted flaring here and there too. And then of course we have the 50mm, which is also a Skopar, with again those booklets, but no plastic or styrofoam inside. I guess that's the new way of packaging, which is a good thing in my opinion, as long as it's well protected, and it seems like it is. This lens comes with the metal hood attached to it, with no metal cap, just a regular one. Guess it fits well on this one then. And of course also with the nice focusing tab, which I really love on the 35 too. Both lenses are lightweight, but do feel premium in your hands. And also this is maybe the smallest 50 I've ever seen in my life, but let's put them on the bodies. Checking if there are no cat hairs in between. Yeah, this looks amazing. The 35 feels so much heavier than both of these lenses, while it's not really a bigger lens. Yeah, normally I don't use lens hoods, but this one looks really slick. Also protecting it from me touching the glass all the time. Gotta check for hairs again. Yeah, that looks really nice, I like it. I was scared that I would hate the silver ring on it, but it doesn't look bad at all. So, I've got a silver 28 and a black 50. And both are the Voigtlander Skopar. The reason why I got them both in different colors is so that I can match them with the different bodies. I've got this black M6 that I only used for black and white film. And when I bought this camera, I thought that would be the perfect fit. But lately I've been shooting way less black and white film, so I thought it's crazy to have a Leica body just catching dust. So I thought, to get way more use out of this black M6, let's mount the 50 on it. The silver body is my main camera, so the 28 is the perfect fit, because that is the focal length that I will be using the most. And having those two bodies on me, I can quickly switch between a 28 or a 50 focal length. This will help out a lot in places where I need to be quick with it. Of course, I can't do a full review on both of these lenses yet, still got to put them to work, but feeling them for the first time on these bodies, yeah, they are solid, like I'm used to from Voigtlander lenses. But maybe after a couple of months, this isn't the way to go and I'll go back to shooting only 35. We will see. So stay tuned for that. I'll definitely do a review about both of them, and I'll share my thoughts on running around with a 28 and a 50. A couple of episodes that are coming up are shot, of course, still with the 35, but I couldn't wait to tell you guys about this new setup. And you probably would have seen it on Instagram anyways. But that's going to be it for this episode. Let me know what you think about this, and if you have any experience with one of these lenses, I would love to hear it. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Peace!